Much like with Action 52, Dark Castle was another game I simply had to try out after the way the angry video game nerd described it. I mean, I couldn't say no to this game. With sound effects and enemies like this, how could I? Little did I know though that after downloading a ROM for the game on the beloved Sega Genesis, that after only 60 seconds of playing this would be just as bad as he described it. It turned out to be the worst platform game I have ever played. This game looks like a joke, but the main thing that makes it something I never want to touch again is the control. At least with every single game I picked up before mentioning this one, including Bubsy 3D, Cheesy, Superman 64, or even Big Rigs, I could control the game. I could move my character and have a vague hint of an idea where they will end up even if it's not that responsive. With Dark Castle though, no way. I can barely move in this game without tripping over and falling flat on my face. You get staggered from 1 foot drops or just being stubbed on the toe. You get smacked around by enemies all around you because you can't aim with the insanely slow windmill arm aiming mode. There's a million things happening around you that you can't predict or just deal with. The footage here does not do this game justice. The only thing to do to see what it's like is try it yourself. I mean, that's what I had to do because I didn't think it could possibly be that bad, but it seriously is. With this many enemies all swarming around you from the start, who thought it was a good idea to create the slowest aiming mode for throwing anything ever conceived and then immediately punish their players with a main character that can't even step down 8 inches before making out with the floor and having such a whale of a time he can barely stand up straight afterwards? If someone had to rate this game before it released in stores, how did they pass the first screen to even decide the content was okay? They could have put an actual real-life recording of a murder in the other screens and nobody would ever know because you'd never see it. Did nobody on the team pick this game up and think, maybe we should just give up? I'm missing time away from my kids for this. What is wrong with me? And you know what's even better than all of this? Well, if you know what you're doing, which if you do, get help, it turns out that you can finish the game in around 10 minutes. Music quality too? Oh, it's just that tune over and over again? Thanks, Dark Castle, you're too generous. Maybe you put all of your budget and resources into the enemy noises. Do you feel like you need to wash your brain out after seeing some truly awful video games? Well then how about go to the description below to chrono.gg/caddy where you can get a really good Steam game on the site every single day for a ridiculously cheap price. Be quick though, the offer only lasts a day and then it will change tomorrow.